Hey everyone, welcome back to Simple Recipes for All Families. Sorry for the hiatus. I was missing in action for a while, but by popular demand I was told to come back. So very quickly, we have here the pink salmon. This is very quick. Pink salmon, it doesn't take long, is wild caught pink salmon. Don't have to be expensive salmon, even though it's still pricey. Needless to say, I already seasoned it with all-purpose seasoning. Put whatever you want to put in there. I'm about to cut up some, of course, Vidalia onions and add there. I have my butter. Oh yeah, a big thing of butter. I have my butter. Country Crock, shout out. I'm gonna just take a little bit just like so and just smear it on. So you just smear it on just like so, okay? And do that for every butter. If you're afraid of re-dipping and messing it up, just take a little cup or something, okay? So just scoop it out like this, hit it with the front, dip it out a little like this in the front, see that? Slap it on there and just smear it with the back. If you don't like that much butter on your fish, that's okay. You can put less butter, but it's going to melt off and run into the water that I'm going to add, and it's also going to make gravy, okay? So very quickly, just like so, okay? If you feel it's too much, you can always scrape some from one, add to the next. If you don't feel like redipping your spoon, just scrape one from one. You just want a little bit of the flavor, okay? And then as the oven goes on and it starts to cook, you can always dip the buttery gravy, okay, and then put it back on top of the fish, so you don't have to keep dipping over and over. And I'm gonna also turn these over, guys. This shouldn't take long. This is a very quick dinner, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, if that. See, and then just have a bowl and just put a little bit of water. Basically, this is my grandfather's old-fashioned pan. You just want enough to baste the pan, okay? Not too much, just enough. That might be a little bit too much, but just enough just to baste the pan that when you put it in the oven, you know, it wouldn't burn. What it's going to do, it's going to steam. So you just want it to steam maybe 10 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on another, depending on your oven. My oven is preset to 350 degrees, and then the oven is preheat to 350 degrees. You have the water, the seasoning. I'm going to put the Vidalia onions. I'm going to cut it up in cubes this time. Popular demand. Some people don't like the onions, but if I cut it small, they'll eat it. But this is it. Just the salmon, the pink salmon, is very healthy for you. Salmon is very, very good for you, okay? The butter, you can put less butter. You don't have to put butter. You can spray some margarine on there, or you can put the spray some oil, because margarine is still butter, but you can spray some olive oil on there. You can put a little water or no water. Just baste the pan however you want to baste. I prefer to put water because I just want to steam it for the next maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. The oven has been preheated for about 20 minutes. I know it's fully hot, so everything will cook evenly. Yes, everyone, please preheat your oven. If you don't preheat your oven and the food doesn't come out right, it's because you did not allow the oven to become evenly hot to distribute the beautiful flames or the heat in the food, okay? So please, please, please heat your oven, peoples. Thank you. Okay, I'll put this in, put it with the Vidalia onions. If you want to put more seasoning, if you want to flip it and put more seasoning, and you want to taste your food, you can. So when you see this again, it'll be a finished masterpiece. Love you all. Oh, okay, everyone. So I'm back very quickly. Very quickly.
Is there a right and wrong way to cut an onion? It's up to you as an individual. Again, I'm going to put this onion with the pink salmon. I've seen people cut onions many ways. I too cut onions many different ways. There's no really set way that I cut an onion. Cut this off with a knife. You can peel it by hand. My knife is very sharp. You can peel it by hand, or you can cut it off. So what some people do, and I've seen my mom do it for years. I don't know if your family's like my family, but they take sometimes this part right here and dig it out. But I cut deeper in, but they would dig that part out, that part out. Some people may take this part out because it looks a little bit wilted. It's up to you. Some people cut it this way. Some people cut it this way. Whatever way seems right to you, okay? It doesn't matter. Some people cut it like this. Some cut it like this, like this, like this. Listen, however which way you want to cut the onion, how small you want to cut the onion, it is your onion. Cut your onion the way that pleases you. This is your kitchen, and you're in charge. Look at that. The onion says it wants me to cut it this way. It fell on its own. Don't try to be fancy. Don't cut your fingers, okay? Please be careful. Many people have lost a finger cutting up onions, or get a dicer, whatever, an onion dicer. You will cry. Try to do this as fast as possible, because I feel the beautiful, fantastic, natural fumes, like that, of the onion rising. It's rising, okay? Whichever way you want to cut your onions, I'm just saying, please be very careful. Even with me, I have to be careful. See, ooh, that was good. So this is a lot to cut. That's a giant Vidalia onions. Look how big. Beautiful. And when you take it apart, look, it falls apart easily in cubes. So whichever way, if you feel like cutting the onion this way, some people, they cut it this way. It's your onion. Do what you want to do. Don't follow people on TV and cut it how they want to cut it. It's your onion. Just watch your fingers and do it slowly. Don't show off. Do it slowly. You always keep your fingers and your blood. Leave your blood for the blood bank. Blood bank. Okay? Not for the knife. There's too many vampire knives around here. So this is how you can cut your onion. Whichever way pleases you. And then you can also do it like this. You can do it on an angle like that. Whichever way pleases you. Go slow. Be careful. It's not a rush. It's not to impress. Okay? I can go faster. But I like my blood in my body. And I like my fingers attached to me. Okay, y'all. Talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, y'all. So that you don't cut your finger, remember this poem. When the knife gets closer, move finger over. When the knife gets closer, move finger or fingers over. When the knife gets closer, move finger over. So as you cut and the knife have to get closer, move your finger over. Just remember that. Knife get closer, move finger over. Knife gets closer, move a little bit slower. Okay, so when it comes, again, one more time. When the knife gets closer, move the finger over and move slower. You don't have to go fast to show off, because the best of the best have already cut their hands. So as the knife gets closer, move fingers over. See that? And go a little slower. I know it's cheesy, right? But you'll save fingers in the future and you'll thank me. You don't have to dice really fast. I can dice fast. I've been cooking for years. I can dice really fast, but what's the point? Move a little slower. Move the fingers over. Keep the blood in your body. Keep your finger. I'm going to rinse this off very quickly. I'm going to drop it in on top the pink salmon. I'll show you very quickly, okay? I'll see you in a second. And the fish is done. It's nice. A lot of the water dried out. I left it in longer than 30 minutes. And this is it here. Some of it dried out, but it's so soft and so tender. And I made some rice. Here it is. So the water's going down, and I made some nice carrots. Just a little bit of butter. Some butter and some
seasoning. Just boil the water and let it cook down and just cut the carrots in some
circles, and that's it for dinner. It's a simple recipe. I have a lot of Vidalia onions here, sliced up. The fish is nice and soft and tender, and let me help y'all. And delicious. You can taste that buttery taste. So nice and soft and buttery, all the Vidalia onions and the seasoning. This entire meal will only take maybe 30 minutes, 25 minutes to make. All right, everyone. Until next time. Love you. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Have a blessed and wonderful day. And Jesus love you all.
You sitting in the house. You need to go subscribe and a funny bunny, yeah.